Hello and welcome back to another Scrap Your Stash. This is going to be a fun fold card, and you're going to see that I'm not using a whole lot of scraps today. I really need to make a birthday card for my grandfather, but I want to make it extra special, so I thought I'd bring you guys along and do a fun fold with you. So you'll see some big chunks of paper. You'll later see these in another scrap, I'm sure, but I really need to start using this paper. I've been hoarding it. And this is the You Are Enough collection, but it is just, this is the coordinating cardstock of the You Are Enough. It's so pretty. So I really need to start using it. So we're going to start using it today. And what better person to do it for than my grandfather, right? So I'm going to get my arm out here so that you guys can see my cuts. Okay, so I'm going to get an 8.5 by 8 sheet of paper. So I'm cutting my 12 down. And I've never made one of these before, so if I mess up, then I mess up on camera and you guys are along for the ride. So 8.5 by 8. I'm going to go ahead and take my trimming tool off and put a scoring tool on. We're going to go back to the 8.5 side. And we're going to go 8. I'm going to actually flip this over because I think it'll be easier to do it on the other side. So 8, 6, 4, and 2. So the card that I'm making today is a triple cube card. So we'll see how that works. I'm going to put my trimming tool back on. I'm going to trim this down so that we get 2 inches off of each one of these and then a 4 inch. So I'm going to do a 6, so give me 2 inches. And 4, and then I'm going to keep the rest of the 4. Okay, so there's that. Button this up. Okay, so there's that. So we're going to fold them so that they're boxes. So I'm just folding these so that I can actually see where my folds are, and it'll come together really nicely this way too. So here's one. Two. Almost done. And then this is the third. So somebody turning 100 needs a little bit more pizzazz for a card, I think. Okay, so there's my cubes. Now this will fold up so that it's 4 high. It's like a 4x4 card at this point. And I think I gotta replace tape too. Yeah, I do. So let me replace tape really fast. I don't have a Tombow yet. I haven't ordered it. Haven't put in an order. Kind of wait until August. I don't really want to order some more Tombow yet. So I'm just using the cheapo Walmart stuff, which is, if you've ever used it, it's not fabulous, but it'll do, right? And just like Tombow, it's like impossible to get out of the packaging. I just don't have enough glue and my glue sticks. I like my glue sticks left to do anything. I think I've used them pretty well up, so they're pretty gone. Okay. Put this in. And this is not as intuitive as Tombow. Tombow only has one way of putting it in. This one you have to like figure it out. And hopefully it fits and works, and it's not easy sometimes. There we go. Okay, now that I've gotten that, I'm going to go ahead and get it started. I'm just going to tape this edge, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this one over, and I'm going to fold this one right on top of it, line it up, and push down. And there's my first box. Same with this one. Now I thought about putting the tape on the other side so that you wouldn't see the folds, but I want a nice secure contact. So I did it on the smooth side, so the back side of the paper is smooth. That's why I did it that way. In case you guys are wondering. Okay, so there's that. Now, I kind of want this fold in the back, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in the back. I'll fold it over. Same with these ones. Kind of want them in the back. And these are going to pop up like this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive in the middle here, just on the back bottom portion. If we don't get done with this card, I'll finish it up on Saturday at the Scrapper Stash then. I don't want to make this video too long, you guys. So there's one. Okay. So when it folds out, it will be more or less like that. So a cute little fun fold. So that worked out pretty well, huh? So let's get to decorating. Now ultimately this is a 4x4 and it'll fit in an envelope. I will probably put it in a larger envelope just because I'm going to add some larger decorations on it. So the one that I really like is this gate. And this is really cool because it has a brokenness in it when you cut it. And so you can like open it. It's really cute. This was from a stamp set. This was from the Daisy Meadows card making workshop. And you'll see a couple of those that I'm using. So I'm using like 4 or 5 different stamp sets. Haven't totally settled on them yet. But I am going to paste this down more or less like that. But I think I'm going to wait for that. I want to do some flowers first. So there's my nice fence. And the fence is fine white. But my grandfather always had a garden up until recently. Of course, he's 100, so you can understand that, right? Pretty difficult to keep up a garden at 100 years old. But he did up until just only a few years ago did he stop gardening. Pretty amazing. Okay, so I have a variety of different cutouts here. I have some balloons from last month's special. So that was Stars and Sparklers. And this is the card making workshop. Okay, I have Hillside Cottage card making workshop. A lot of card making workshops, which I usually buy just for the stamp set. I mean, you get more paper too, but then you get all the cards and the instructions. But the sets are just amazing sometimes. So there's that. Now, the other thing that I'm going to be doing or using is the Erin's hand for handwriting. This is one of my favorites for, it's just kind of a little bit more whimsical. It's not really blocky, but I just want to see if these letters or these numbers will fit, and they will. So I think that's where I'm going to start, is this little banner sign here. One of them I'm going to be using this way, the other one I'm going to be using this way. Because I'm going to be using this sentiment from the card making workshop, which is sending a garden full of birthday wishes. So I just want to pick this one up though. And I think a 1x will be fine on this. I can find my 1x. Sometimes my 1x1 hides on me. Well, maybe we should do it too. Let's grab the 2x2. There it is. And so I'm using sapphire here. I am going to decorate this a little bit more, but let's get to stamping just for a little while. Now this comes with 2 stamp sets, really. You have the big letters plus some fun little decorative things like hearts, stars, flowers. And then you have the lowercase with your numbers and some more, like some leaves and some plus signs and all kinds of stuff. So this is a really good set. It's got a lot in it for just a little amount. So I think I'm going to use sapphire. I'm sticking to the blue theme. My grandfather's favorite color, I believe, is blue. He always wears blue. I think I remember him saying that his favorite color was blue. But let me get my water, or my chamois all soaked up too. So I just keep a thing of water, clean water. It's not clean after I put my chamois in it, and I clean my chamois. So who knows, right? But I just keep a little jar of clean water in my workstation. Okay, there's my chamois. Ink this again. And the reason why I needed it was because I'm pretty sure I have smudges. I don't want smudges on the sign. So I probably should have started with a 0. But that's okay. We'll space it out. We'll go opposite of what I should have done. So I should have done the center 0 first, but we'll do it last. Just so that we can make sure that it's going to be the same way. Okay. Same distance. Okay, there's that one. Oh, I still need the 0, huh? Getting a little ahead of myself, I think. Okay. I got a lot of smudges on that one, so I'm just going to wipe my block. Put that one in between. Okay, so there's that. Now I can put my Aaron's hand away. I am going to put the outline, there's an outline that goes along that particular stamp or die cut. There it is, it's back here. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull the stamp set out, and then we'll also do the other one too while we're stamping. So here it is. It's a nice little frame. Now you could probably stick the sentiment in the frame and stamp them both. I haven't tried it. I usually don't do that. And the reason being is it sometimes is, I think I need my bigger block for this. I think it's exactly a 2x2 or a 2x1 or something like that, but I think it's just easier to do them separately. Okay, so I'm going to use Bluebell. Don't forget, Bluebell is the color of the year, and we only have a couple more months, like one more month of it. And it's a really pretty color. I love this color of the year. So don't forget that it's going away. Maybe they'll bring it back somehow in another collection or another year, a future year. Maybe all of us will whine too much that we left it too much. Because I know I do. I love this color. It's so pretty. Of course, I like Julep too, but Julep was not as big of a fan favorite. That was the one before this year. That was 2020's color, or 2019's color. Okay. Oh no. That's okay. It'll be fine. Okay, so there's this. It's going to be vertical. And sending a garden of birthday wishes. I think I want that done in Sapphire. So let's pull Sapphire back in. Okay, there's that. Put this back on here. Now I get to do all my flowers. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish stamping the flowers and cut and paste the other additions onto here. Because when he gets it, he's going to see this. So I want to decorate these two. And then we're going to put the little gate here. But I want some flowers around it. So flowers and balloons. I think we need to make it extra festive. And these are going to be great because I can either cut them or I can fold them in half. So I think I'm going to use these and a couple of these. The flowers. Let's see. Now I don't know. This is the paper that I'm using for the front. Okay, really pretty paper, right? Let's see what. So Glacier's like the greenish color in here. We get Ballerina, Bluebell, Glacier, Paprika, Mulberry, Peach, Raspberry, Sangria, Sapphire. I'm just trying to see which ones I want. So I think I'm going to choose Glacier. That's probably our greenest color in this paper pack. And that's going to be my leaves. So actually I'm going to put these aside and put the foam back on. That way everything stays together. I'm going to bring this foam out because I need the stamps out anyway. So this is the Hillside Cottage card making. This one is really cool because it has everything is individual elements, which is pretty amazing. So we'll start by doing the two tall ones. I do have my 2 by 3.5 inch block, but I think I'm just going to do my 3 by 3. And the cool thing about this is that it's all stamped, so you don't have to color anything, which is quite nice. So it goes really, really fast. There's those two. Now the big flower goes on there. And if you're not sure how to build these, it shows you on the front. See, there's this flower here. This is what we're building right now. So there's a big flower and a little flower. So it's this big flower here. I don't know if it'll fit on a 1x1, but we will try. Nope, a little too big, so 2x2 it is. Let's do Sangria. I love Sangria. It's one of my favorite colors. Just a really pretty, brilliant red, purple. I guess burgundy is the proper term. Now I can always do like a rock and roll as well on this, which would be really pretty too. And maybe we'll try that. Not on those, but on a scrap piece of paper. So there's first generation to rock and roll. Then you take second generation and you're just going to roll the outside into the ink. I'm going to wipe my block because my block got smudgy. So we're just going to see if how that looks. That looks pretty cool. I don't know. I'm indifferent. I think I'm just going to do first gen. Let's bring these two back in. I can get them separated. Now you're going to figure out which way these go. So they're not symmetrical. They're never symmetrical. That's how it goes. Okay. And now that I figured that out, this one should be a piece of cake. Got a little crooked, but that's okay. Wipe that one off. Let's do paprika maybe? Let's see, where is my paprika? There it is. Let's do paprika for the little flower. Got all kinds of colors out, don't I? Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure paprika was on here. Yep, paprika. It's a coordinating color. I like to stick to coordinating colors when I can. So you're just going to do this little itty bitty flower. And I've used it before. And it doesn't really matter because it's like a almost just a little circle. As long as you're in the white space, I think you're good. There's that one. So those two are done. Let's do one of these. And to build that, you have these 4 flowers here that you're going to build. So there's the stems down here, right there. So excuse me. So we have excuse me. Oh, we have massive amounts of pollen here, so excuse my cough and my sneezes and allergies galore. It's annoying. Okay, glacier. Okay, this one goes here. So like I said, you could do like different colors of green too if you really wanted to, but this paper pack only has one green color in it, greenish color, so that's what I'm using. But if I want a variety, I could always use like evergreen or fern or one of those. New England ivy, lots of different varieties. So I'm just going down the list and going down the stamp pad and get my different stamps. Okay, now for the flowers. The first one is like it's almost like a tulip type of thing. I don't know. Actually reminds me of a cactus or so. There's all kinds of colors in this one. Pretty flowery colors. So let's use paprika, sangria, raspberry. Let's grab raspberry. And let's do a blue. Let's do bluebell. I already have bluebell out. And then after I do these, I think I will probably finish this up on Saturday with you guys. So this is part 1. Okay, the next flower is this round one. And let's do blue. Okay, and there's this fun one here that has all kinds of, it's almost like a daisy when it gets to the seed stage where you get to blow all the little seeds everywhere. Or dandelion. I guess they're dandelions, not daisies, but dandelions. And you get to blow all the seeds everywhere. That's what this one reminds me of. So I guess I should have done it in linen, huh? There's that. And then the last one is this cute little flower here. And really, I'm not going to worry about the orientation of the flower because it is more or less a circle on the cutout. So I'm not going to worry about it. Let's do sangria. There we go. Okay, so there's my flowers. And those are going to be, let me close my ink so I don't put my arm in it. Hopefully I'm not the only one that does that. But I'm very good at it. So what I kind of want to do is do something like this. These ones tucked behind, and then I'm going to have balloons balloons are going to be higher. And they're going to be clustered in 2s or 3s. Probably 2s. So that's more or less what it's going to look like on the card. And that's going to go right up here on the top here. So when you fold this open, you'll see some of it up higher. But when you fold it open, then you'll really see it. So it should be fun. Alrighty. Thanks for joining me. And you guys have a good rest of the week. And we'll see you Saturday and finish up this card. Bye.